Alrighty, welcome back everyone. We've come back after a long hiatus, and it's time that we start session 4 finally. We're joined by new faces as well, as you can
Wait,
see.
it's not session 5?
No, it's session 4. Is it session
I
5?
have no.
Hey, let him give
Might be.
intro now. What is this?
Might
Retcon
be.
fast! Retcon fast! Editor! Behind the scenes!
Okay, whatever it is, session 4 or 5. Doesn't matter.
Session, yes. We have 3 new faces in the cast. We have Watson, we have ChaoticRandomness and Nefeli. Am I pronouncing that right? Please tell me.
Who are you asking?
Nefeli. If I'm pronouncing that right. Okay. We are going with whatever it is. Yeah. So welcome back, guys, and translucent Tiefling finally being translucent. You can take it away.
Okay. Welcome back. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around. And yeah, thank you so much, new people who joined. Why am I talking like YouTubers? I don't know. Okay. So basically, I'm going to start with a very short summary of whatever happened, so that those people who forgot can remember at least little bit of things, and those who are new can know what actually happened. So basically, there was this one person, Creed, and he calls upon some of the people, or some of the people just came to search for him. And basically, they all eventually met in a tavern, and Creed told them what they are supposed to do. Uh, they were supposed to find a relic, and Creed knew how to reach that place. Uh, After that, they decided what they are going to do. They prepared themselves, they bought some stuff, they met some people that they knew, and eventually they head towards that location. They had to cross a very big desert, and eventually they found the ruin, uh, the temple ruin that they were supposed to find. And Creed was the one who was able to open the ruin through his blood. And when they entered the temple, all of them later on, after a while, realized that it's basically a temple of Lathander, and it fell into ruin because of some reason. And they went deeper and deeper and deeper, and eventually they found some keys, and eventually they found the main area of the temple. And this is where they met their mortal enemy. Uh, yeah, and basically the mortal enemy defeated them, paralyzed them, and eventually Creed was uh, by through some dark magic. Creed fell into sleep, not sleep, but basically he fell into unconsciousness, and they all eventually successfully managed to leave the temple, because the person didn't wanted to kill them yet, and he left without killing them, but he just basically killed one person to show off his power, and he left. And eventually they all somehow managed to reach back to their place, and they talk to the people in Zora. So Zora is basically a mercenary group that take cares of the whole place, take care of the half of the trade of Kalimport, and they are basically the mercenary group that basically control one ward in Kalimport, which is a very big deal. And when the party reached Zora, they realized that Zora knew about this plan, but they were supposed to join in as well, but Creed didn't told them, and he took you all with himself, and eventually you all saw the consequences. And after talking back and forth, you all realize who the enemy is, and you all realize that it's basically Creed's brother, a person who have different names, different personalities, and you don't even know how many personality he's going through with. And now his personality is called Eisen Lightbringer, and he's basically one of the uh, person who is with the king. He's his advisor. He's working as his advisor. But Zora and you all know that he is not what he says he is, and he's basically an enemy. And the leader of the Zora Rin and Lucian and Melamir had a very heated discussion about this situation, and you didn't knew what to do. So this is where we ended last time. I know this is a very weird ass summary, and I hope you all realize later on what is going on. And please, Watson, can you play some music? Tick, 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 tick. And if it is going on, it means my music is on mute. So okay.
Yeah, I'm playing music.
Okay, then it's on mute for me, which is fine. So let's start from what happened after that discussion. After the discussion, Rin told you all to stay put. Rin said to wait. She took you to the third floor of the headquarters of Zora, and you eventually all find yourself in this place. Are you all able to see the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Rin suggests all of you that you all stay put, you all wait for some time, and Rin is going to come up with a plan. She gives you, she asks you if you have money to spare, like money to spend, and you can prepare yourself because something big is going to happen soon. And she will call upon you all. Later, you see that Rin goes back to her office and Lucian go behind her, and anyone following them, like the old players only.
I'll say I'll follow Lucia.
Okay, anyone else?
I'm staying with Creed.
I'm staying with Creed as well.
Okay. Melamir, can you roll a perception check and a stealth check for me, please? Melamir,
No, Megaswap, you are Melamir.
is he?
No,
Cool.
Melamir is Araknyd.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Roll a
Oh.
perception and stealth.
Melamir? Araknyd, are you here? We have
I think
technical difficulties already. And this is
He's
how
gone.
MUG starts. Not by nat
Okay.
ones, but by technical difficulties.
Okay. All right. Whenever he comes, I'll tell him what he heard if he checks the roll. But what you all see is later on, Lucian's come outside, and we'll see what happens to Melamir, if Lucian saw him or not.
I disconnected for.
He got disconnected
Wow.
again.
Epic.
Okay. Yeah, that happens a lot. So sorry, new player. Yeah, so I'll tell him when he comes back. So Lucian's come back. He comes through the room where Creed, Oddy, and Zamera is. He looks at you all and he says, I think I will leave for now.
Sorry, guys, my internet's being really annoying.
Yeah, Araknyd, I'll tell you what happens, but you have to wait for a while.
Sure.
Yeah, so Zamira, Oddy, he's telling you this. Lucian is telling you this. I will have to leave.
Lucian, but why? We still have to find the artifacts.
I know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm not supposed to find the artifacts.
I
hope.
I thought we
That's
banded
the
together to find them. Is that not your goal anymore?
I know what my goal is, and I think you all are taking a lot of time to do that. So I decided to change my paths. And I hope you all find whatever you want to. And I hope that idiot gets better. But I think I'm not supposed to do what you all are doing. So it's a goodbye. And
I can respect a man who makes his own decisions.
He looks at you, Zamera, and he nods. And he looks at Oddy and he nods. And he basically leaves. And eventually, you all, Araknyd, you're back, right? Can you roll
Yep.
a stealth and perception?
Sure.
Why are you rolling Bobbish ki sheet? What is this?
Wait, what?
Bobbish is gone.
No, this is mine. What? I literally opened my sheet. Oh, okay, wait. Ass Bobbish. No, but that's my role only.
Okay.
Yeah.
You try to listen. You try to go towards the door. You try to lean in, and eventually you realize the door is not locked, and you fall forwards. And both Rin and Lucian looks at you. What is this behavior? Rin looks at you and say this.
Well, hello there. I thought since everyone's coming up here, I would just join up as well.
I don't think everyone is here. It's just me and him.
Well, I've been with him all this time.
Lucian's look at you and he says, "It's okay. I'm just telling Rin that I'm leaving."
Leaving, huh? Not interested in killing the man who's responsible for the death of your family?
I am, but I think I'll find a much shorter way than you all.
Short away. Probably to your death, but who am I to stop you?
Whatever it is, it's not your concern.
Well, as you wish.
Well then, I take my leave. Thank you for the help. And he basically looks very angry. He looks towards Rin and he looks towards you. But when he looks towards you, his anger goes a little bit away. And he leaves and he goes to Zamera and Oddy and he talks and then he eventually leaves the premises itself. What happens is that after a while, you all talk to Rin and eventually you all decide to stay put until Rin gives you another order. You see that Creed condition do gets better, but he's still unconscious most of the time. And whenever he's there, a little bit conscious, he takes your name, Oddy. And other than that, he does nothing. He just lay conscious. And because of your bindings, because of your holy bindings, he's able to the dangerous poison, the dark poison still doesn't go much further ahead. It stays in that one hand. But you also realize that the hand is slowly and steadily getting bad, much worse. It's decaying, decomposing little by little. And you try to manage to not let it get decay. So like it's in a state that is like it's slowly getting decayed. And but his condition is stable. And eventually you see that some strangers enter the area. The first stranger that you see entering the premises is Moira, you. What are you doing, Moira?
What you see in front of you. And DM, can you just speak out a bit loud? The music is kind of drowning you out.
Okay, so can you like
You can right click on the bot and like reduce the volume to 0.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I
whatever you want.
tried.
You can mute it entirely if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have absolutely
Yeah.
no idea. I tried that 5 times and it just like wouldn't show up. Yeah. So what you see in you see like this extremely tall figure, around 7 foot tall. You see that she's wearing gray cloaks with some green. And what is the most peculiar feature is you can't see her face. You just see a wooden mask that's covering her features, and she has a quarterstaff behind her bag on her back, and you see a flute on her hip, and she's just standing there like looking at you guys, not saying a thing, just almost like a statue.
Uh, while you're standing, suddenly a person shows up. Uh, you see he's like wearing this attire of an alchemist, and hello. We were waiting for you. Uh, you you should go
Do
to
I?
Rin.
Oh, do I? I don't know this alchemist, right?
I might say you do know them. You might have worked once or twice for them when you joined this mercenary group.
Okay.
First, you did like you worked with the outsiders, like some people that worked for Zora itself. Then, eventually, by seeing that how capable you are, they sent you here, and you have heard about them. You have seen them once in a like while. So you know that this guy is known as Zenon. You never talked to him, but you do know that he's one of the leaders of Zora. And yeah, so you do
Yeah,
know
if
about him, but you never met him. This is the first time you're meeting him.
yeah, anyone in vicinity will hear like a soft "Thank you, Zenon," and Moira will like I'll head up to meet Rin.
Okay. You follow me, and he eventually
Yeah,
leads you
absolutely.
towards the room.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
absolutely not getting it. Trying to like move ahead of him before he tells Moira to follow her.
Okay. Okay. Can you roll a dexterity check? I'll roll too.
I just roll my dexterity. I don't have my character in D&D roll 20 yet, so I'll just
Oh, yeah.
roll and
I'll
add.
give you the sheet. I'll give you a sheet.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just add it manually. It's 15
Okay.
plus 3, 18.
Okay. So eventually you hassle to like go in front, and you eventually do back and forth, and Zenon get bit confused, and eventually he uh, get collided with you, and he falls. Ah, Dutch. And you're like, you see he's like fallen in the ground, and he's not able to stand up. Oh my god, I think I
I
broke some of the vials in my pouch. I should not have carried them.
I'll immediately like go down and like try to pick him up.
No,
Is-
no, 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 no. They're acid.
Are you
So
all right? Are you
I am
hurt?
fine. I can take care of myself. You know what? Don't pick me up. Oh
Okay,
God,
put him
acid is
down.
burning. Oh shit, acid is burning. Oh God. Can I just point you towards where you are supposed to go?
Yeah, a nod.
Yeah. And he points you towards the room, and you start smelling this burning leather smell. And say, "Don't worry, I'll just take care of myself. You just go. I
Are
should
you
not
sure?
move. Yeah. You just go." And you see
And,
pain in his eyes.
and like very unsurely, I'm going to like head up towards Rin. Like again asking him, like, are you sure you don't need help?
Yeah. I'm definitely sure. And he is like, some of the tears are like almost falling from his eyes. Like,
All right.
I'm definitely sure.
Moira's going to go up to him and slap him across the face.
Oh God. Oh my God. Why? And
Hand of
roll a.
healing. No. Hand
Oh,
of healing.
okay.
So he heals for. I use a key point. He heals for. Okay, I rolled a 1. I'll roll. I'll roll in D. Oh shit! I rolled a 6 on roll 20. So 6 plus
Okay.
my wisdom modifier plus 5.
Okay.
He heals for 11.
Oh, and you realize he first get really surprised that why did you slap him, and then he realized, oh wait, oh I feel much better. Thank you so much. And he stands up, and you hear some like some glass is in his pouch. Some glass is like randomly making noise, and you see some acid dripping down on the wood. And he's like, oh my god, it's still hurting. But thank you so much. I feel so much better. And he takes out his pouch and throw it in a corner. And he's like, I think I'll have to still patch up myself. But thank you so much. You're really nice. You should go to that room. This is where Renee is. She's in the back room.
Yeah, and almost like make sure that he's okay and then march towards Rin.
Yeah. So I hope you're able to control your token now, because I've given you a sheet and you realize that she's in this area but in the back room as suggested by Zenon. And you see he kind of like walking / running towards other room.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah, and Moira's gonna
So-
head up.
Okay. So are you able to control your token?
I don't think not yet.
Did you get the sheet? So you can drag it to the roll 20. Try to do that.
Oh boy.
It's in the third option in the top right corner, which looks like a newspaper.
Yeah, I no, but I'm having some difficulty. It's fine.
It's
We'll
okay
sort
then.
it out.
I'll move
Yeah,
it
we
up.
can move forward. Yeah.
Yeah. So eventually you reach to the room. You enter the room and you see this very small looking girl. You see a very big sword in her back. It's like even bigger than her. And she has something on her hand and she's reading it and pacing around. And the sword is kind of dragging along, and you can hear a little bit of noise of like metal that is like grinding on the ground. And but she doesn't seem, she is so busy reading the stuff that she doesn't care about it. And yeah, what are you doing now?
Hi, Rin.
Oh, okay. Hello, Moira.
Awkward
I
wave.
heard really good things about you from the people outside.
Thank you. And like immediately like straightens up.
She goes and sits down in her chair, and you see her chair is like a little bit high. So when she sits on it, she looks a little bit bigger. And she falls back and she says, I need your help, Moira.
What would you need help in? Is
Well,
there a
you know.
mission?
Of course, that is why I called you. But this mission might be dangerous.
And like you hear a small chuckle from behind the mask. All right, tell me about it.
Well, it's just a mission of getting something back from a place. But the problem is that nobody's been to that place for a long time, and those who have been there, they have seen a lot of things, eventually leading them to insanity.
I can understand why you have me here, but you'll have to be a bit more specific.
I will be more specific when everyone is around, but I need someone who can trust me and trust people around them.
Insight check.
Okay, do it.
Oh, great. I'm rolling like
Yeah.
yeah,
Amazing.
19 plus I have a proficiency, so +8.
You realize that she is indeed trying to find trustworthy people, and she have heard a lot about you. You also feel that you being an outsider is one of the reason why she called you, and you also feel that she is not lying to you for now.
All right, and so Moira is just gonna like stare at her for a moment and be like, "All right, let's discuss."
Of course, but I'm waiting for two more, and
Then
eventually
let's
I'll take.
then let's
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, and you wait with Rin, and I'll go to those people who are we waiting for. Um, so, um, Delta and Eva, what are you doing? Are you coming together? Are you both separate? What is going on?
We would probably be coming together, I guess.
Yeah.
Delta.
Okay, so tell me, how are you entering this place?
Delta, do you want to say something or?
Well, I'm just looking around, kind of like observing the place, what this is, where this is.
Okay.
DMG, can I get access to my token?
You have a sheet? Did you find your sheet? You can drag it.
Yeah, but it doesn't have my picture in it.
But it have your token. Don't worry. Just drag it.
Okay. But I can't drag it though. I see an Eva, but I can't drag it or do anything.
Wait
Oh,
a second.
Eva vanished.
Yeah. Let me do. Did I give you edit powers? Okay, I don't give you edit powers.
Probably that's why.
Yeah, I think that's the reason it was a bit wonky earlier.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain lags a lot.
It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I'm just giving you all power. Until then, tell me, what are you doing? I think Delta and Eva
I would.
it.
Delta, did you finish? Sorry.
Yeah. Please continue. Please.
Okay. So, Eva would probably walk right next to Delta, like kind of walk in like she belongs here, even though she has probably never been to Kalimport. And then like kind of just looks around and then turns to Delta and asks like, "What are we doing here again?"
Just as confused as you are.
And like she walks up to like the center and then says, like you see, I don't know if you guys saw the token. So you see like a woman, kind of young, I would say like human age would be equivalent of like mid-20s. Like half of her hair is kind of white and like the rest of it is kind of black. And like she has like some raven feathers kind of like hanging from her back somehow. And like she just walks up to the center and just if there is some kind of a table or chair, she'll just like we are here, and then she just like looks around.
Okay. You see that the area is kind of like empty. There is no one to be seen in the vicinity. You do hear some occasional ouch. And oh, this burns. Oh God, from like this area of the room. And other than that, you don't hear anything. I might say, can you make a perception check, both of you?
Okay, so my beyond 20 has been kind of glitching lately, so I'll just roll normally and add my modifier. So that's a 10.
Okay. And Delta is 6. Okay. You both just sit there. You
Wow.
see this place is very beautifully set up. There's this one central hall that you are sitting in, and you can see different color in different areas. You don't understand what it is, why there are these separate zones with different colors, but there they are. And it looks all very pretty. You also realize it's very different from the places from where you came. It's you haven't seen this kind of architecture or this kind of uh, things before, the decoration and stuff. And eventually you see, you hear some footsteps, very awkward footsteps. And yeah, the guy shows up and he says, "Oh, okay, you two also arrived. I might say you also go to Ren." And yeah, you can follow me as well.
Eva will like look at um, Delta to make sure she's somewhere nearby, and then like start following. Do I know this Rin person?
Have you ever worked for Zora before?
I mean, I believe we decided that they kind of hired me once in a while to do things, but like, yeah, I have worked for Zora before.
I see you both also have this similar situation where you haven't met them, but you have worked for them before. You
Okay.
have done some smaller tasks, but now you were told to go to them, and you also have heard about this guy that is in front of you. He is also one of the leaders of Zora. His name is Zenon. You know that. And he says that, okay, follow me. And then he stops and he says, why don't you go ahead and I follow you?
Huh?
Yeah.
Eva just asks like, what?
Actually, I don't want to fall again. So, can you go in front of me and I'll guide you?
That's just no. We don't know where we are.
I'll just give you commands. I'll give you commands.
No, you're walking in front of us.
Oh God. How can I point you towards that area where you are supposed to go?
What if there are traps in front of us? We're not gonna know that. So you're gonna walk in front of us.
Actually, the thing is something really traumatic happened just a while ago before you entered with me.
Great, deal with it in therapy. Now walk in front of us.
Okay.
I agree with my friend over here. Like, I just walk up to him and kind of hold his hand, if he allows me.
Okay.
And then like kind of just lightly drag him forward and then like push him along as we go forward.
Okay, and he's very this time he's like taking care of where he's walking, and he realized that he's scared. And let's see what happens with him. Oh, 17. Okay. Yeah. This time he walks properly, and you don't understand why he's walking like that. He's just looking on the ground and he's looking towards you, and he's walking properly, and then eventually he leads you here, and he takes you to this area and he knocks the door, and the door is basically like the moment he knocks it opens a jar, and you see that there is another person standing, and then there is this one girl sitting on a chair, and Zenon says, this is the place, go inside, Rin is waiting for you.
I will wait until my friend is also here and then like walk in.
Okay, Delta.
Delta's token is not there, that's why I was confused.
Delta's token is missing.
Yeah, I'm telling you to drag it from the sheet.
Where can you see
You
it?
can.
Where is? I can't even see my token.
So, like,
Okay.
if you look on the right, you'll see a newspaper option,
Okay.
right?
Can
Journal
you move
option.
this? Try to move
Huh.
this.
No, I can't move. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, now I
Okay.
can move it, but there are 2 diagonals.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, Delta, how did you become 2?
Yeah, cool.
Magic. Okay. Eventually, you both enter the room and you see Ren. Oh, okay. The other guests arrived as well. Nice. I'll introduce you all to each other. I hope you all know me. Right? And she looks towards all of you.
We have heard about you, yes.
And I heard about you 3. So I need your help. And I think you might help me on a mission that I'm going to commence in future, basically tomorrow itself.
Go on.
There is a team of people that you are supposed to go with, basically protect them, and they are going to protect you because they are also capable. It just, I need more manpower to complete this mission. You all are going to go to an island. So basically, you are all going to leave Kalimport, take some boat, and you're going to reach to a nearby, very known nearby island called the island of Kart. I hope you have heard about it. Anyone who wants
we?
to know about it can roll a history check.
I don't have proficiency. I don't think she would be interested.
Okay. Anyone else?
Moira doesn't have a proficiency, but will absolutely roll.
Okay.
13.
Delta. Delta.
Oh, shit.
Are you going to roll?
Delta will roll. Wait. What am I rolling again?
History check.
Oh, there's no history. It's +1. So yeah, 14 for Moira.
Okay, 14 for Moira and 21 for Delta. One nice. Okay. Moira, during your journey to this plane, you heard that when you reached Kalimport, you heard some people talking about this one island that is very dangerous. It is known as one of the most dangerous island of this area. You have heard that it is also a very important part of the routes of the ship, but most of the time ships get crashed there because they get charmed by some of the beauties of the sea. You also heard that that island itself is very dangerous, and there might be something very precious there. Delta, what you have heard or what you have seen yourself, I might suggest is that you might have been here before, and during your travels in the ship, you have seen many. You have yourself seen a ship getting crashed from far away, and you have heard the cries of people, but you have also heard a melody while you were traveling. But when the people try to help the ship, the captain denies, and eventually he says that this is a very dangerous island, and you are not supposed to go there, and it's their mistake that they went there. And you have also from very far away seen this a very old ruin, a very small and very old ruin. But other than that, there was nothing on the island. And that ruin was like around the coast itself, not very much far away. So that's what you have seen. And yeah, this is what you both realize. Whereas Eva, you have no idea what Rin is talking about.
I turn to Delta and ask, like, give her like a, do you know this place kind of an expression without really saying anything.
Zelda just shrugs, doesn't say anything.
So I assume there is pay involved, right?
Of course. Why wouldn't there be? I know you all work for money, and I know how money is important to live a normal life. I'll provide you much, much more than you even expect.
Like that. Does it seem weird to me that he's trying to offer more than what we would expect, right? So does it seem like some kind of a way to get as much people as possible on this adventure, or is he like, I don't know, hiding some information that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because why will someone, either he expects us not to return or something, and he just knows that.
You can roll an insight check if you want to know more.
Okay. I have terrible insight.
Anyone can roll insight check out of 3 of you. Like all
Ooh,
of you
that's
can.
a dirty 20.
Okay.
Let's just roll for funsies. I'm
Oh my
rolling
god.
nicely.
Oh.
+8.
Dude, why you're on such a roll? My
What
God,
is
you're
this?
really so great.
I have no
Najar
idea.
lage.
Don't worry, I'll roll terribly in my other game.
Finish all your
Okay.
good rolls in the beginning.
Okay. Anyone else? Oh, Delta, are you rolling?
No, it's fine. Having on board
Okay.
so it's a probability of me rolling.
Okay, Eva, Moira, what you realize is that you have heard about Ren. You have heard how she is known for her honor. She brought so before you, like, whatever you have heard about her is that this place used to be known for its poverty, but when you entered this ward, this area where this place is, it seems really different from what you've heard about it. It seems much more flourishing. You've seen people smiling, having fun in the road. You've seen them taking care of each other. You've seen kind of a brotherhood. And you also, while working for Rin, you also heard how she's known for her honor, her words, and how for her objectives she can go beyond things, and money doesn't matter to her much until and unless it is necessary for the good of people. So when she says this, you do feel that this is something really important to her, and that is why she's saying this.
Got it.
All right,
I just yeah, let's do this.
I'm in.
Okay.
And all of us turn to Delta.
Delta's in, Delta's in.
Okay, so is Delta in as well?
Yes, Delta is in.
Great. All right. I provide you with rooms. You can rest for a while, and then I'll collect the whole party, and we all can discuss what is supposed to happen. Thank you so much for joining in. And she put a pouch, like 3 coin pouches in front of you on the table. This is some expenses. That I can provide you right now. It's not much, but when you come back, you'll get much more. You can call it an advance. And she points her hand towards that table.
I take it.
Okay.
And immediately start counting what's inside.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you all realize that there is like at least 250 gold. No, I say 300 golds in that pouch.
Ooh.
in each pouch. And she looks at you and she says, "It's not just for this mission. I'm just trying to create a goodwill so that you can help us for a longer period of time. I hope you understand."
Of course, of course.
Well then,
Will we be provided with potions of healing and things like that for this mission? Or
okay. Might talk to Zenon about it. He's the one who do potions. I have no clue
is he,
how
is
he
he
does
the
it.
person who is he the person who led us inside? He seemed really scared.
It's just a journal persona. He's stupid. Don't care about him.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
All right. And that person is like still standing outside. Oh, you're back. It seems like the meeting is over. uh, um, you can follow me to your room. I hope you all don't mind sharing room, right?
I
Nope,
don't.
you're perfectly fine with sharing.
Oh, by the way, I'm Moira. Moira Birchbuck.
Oh, hello, Moira. My name is Zenon. Just Zenon.
I know you. And awkwardly like looks at the other two people and be like, Moira Birchbuck.
Like Eva just waves. Eva is my name. And like you see her like this tiny halfling who probably doesn't even reach like to your half your height.
I'm 7 feet, so
Yeah, maybe even less than that then. So you see her kind of look up at you with this determined face and just like wave and like start walking forward. And
like
tell
awkwardly.
your
Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, I mean like she will tell the name and then like walk forward.
Like same turn towards the other person and be like, Moira Birchbuck.
I just cross my arms, look at Moira up and down. Delta, nice to meet you.
Right. And I'll follow behind once.
And as you all do the introductions, Zenon stand there awkwardly, trying like he's playing with his hair when you all are talking. And then when you stop talking, he's eventually, "Oh, okay, follow me." And he just start blabbering. Actually, there is a lot of people around here for the first time, so it's very difficult, to keep tabs of the rooms. So I just have one room left. So I hope you all like it. It's a very tidy and one of the finest rooms we have. And he eventually takes you to this room, and you see there are 3 beds and 3 chairs. Other than that, there is very small almirah there, but only one. And yeah, there is not much stuff there, but it's very clean.
Oof. Still much better than the places we have stayed in, I guess. And then I just walk in, looking around, choosing a seat, and just getting ready to do whatever we are going to do.
Mm-hmm. And I say eventually you settle in, and after a while, you all are taking rest. And then you see it's almost evening, and suddenly you all hear a sound in your room. You see that there is a very small device that is laying somewhere above a wall, and you hear the sound of a person that you have never heard yet, like 3 of you. But other people, you do recognize that it's basically Ori. And she says, hello, yeah, can you all come outside? You're supposed to talk. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting outside. And
Wait, where did
yeah,
this
this is
sound
what.
come from? Sorry.
Somewhere near the wall, there's a stone that is there,
Ooh,
and yeah, so from that.
nice. I walk out.
Okay. Who else is coming?
I'll also walk out.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. And you three walk out. You see this one person standing next to Zenon, and then there is this one person who is standing here with a stone in her hand. Arey yaar, why is this? Okay. Oh God. And what about the other players? Zamera, Oddy, and Melamir?
Well, we're just sitting here because we've been told to sit here and wait, right?
Yeah, but now you heard, it's been some time and you've heard this sound in one of the stone that is in your room. It's calling you to coming out, and you do realize that it's basically Ori.
Well, looks like we've been summoned.
Amira, can you please go check what that is? I do not wish to leave the side of Creed.
All right. I don't either, but since you're the healing experts, I'll leave him to you. And
Melamir, maybe I can. Oddy, you have this sorted, right? I think he's doing okay for now.
I think so, but I would still like to stay by his side.
Okay. I go to
he doesn't need
Melamir.
coddling.
I go to Melamir and just quickly like go onto his side and say, "Hey, I really need some ale. I'm really thirsty. I'll do anything to get out."
You might get some downstairs. I'm sure I saw a bar down there.
Sweet. Let's go.
And I turn back to Oddy and I tell him, like, he doesn't need coddling, you know? Like, he either make it or he won't.
Ollie does not respond, and he's holding on to Creed's hand, and he just sort of holds it tighter.
All right. So I turn back, I shrug, and I start walking downstairs, I guess. I can't move my token, by the way.
Oh my God, can you all drag your tokens, please?
I did.
I
I got a
can,
massive Melamir out.
Wow.
What is this? I think this is a roll 20 issue. You all used to drag
Yeah,
your
देखो.
tokens and move it.
Yeah, देखो, this is what comes out.
I can move it.
Ah,
Please
ठीक
fix.
है. Let
Please
me.
fix.
Yeah, ठीक है. Now, move it.
वो दूसरा वाला delete कर दो. Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so you
yeah.
show up outside Zamera and Melamir, and you see that people are standing. Some new people, new faces are standing right in front in the other side of the room, and you see Zenon and Ali are standing near this circular wall, and Ori is standing here with the stone in her hand, and basically Zenon asks, "Oh, where is Oddy?"
Yeah, he's up there holding Creed's hand.
Oh,
He's just taking care of him for now. We've come from a long journey. He's recovering. Just having a look at him.
What's this
Okay,
I see? Quite the crowd.
When Rin do something, she doesn't do it half-heartedly or stupidly like Creed. She plans. So yeah, this is the plan. But she'll tell it because I don't know. Wait for a while. Some more guests are coming, and he'll know. And he tells you to like. So he basically then tells you to sit on these chairs that are being put here, What you all can do, just put your tokens in like alignment or something, up to you, or stay wherever you are. Okay. But I say that you are just sitting here in this semicircular position.
Sure.
This one. And yeah.
So you all see like a brown-haired half elf, walk into the room. He's wearing like green cloak, below that brown tunic and like dark colored trousers. Nothing very ostentatious. You look at him and you get the feeling that he specifically like wears these colors to like blend in wherever. So he has like a half smile on his face, and he looks around at you all, like sizing all of you up, and gives another half smile. You can't tell if he's being friendly or condescending.
Yeah, and you see a crimson red tiefling come in with heavy armor, with a ponytail, yellow eyes, and she just sits casually, not so suspiciously, of course, and it just gives a pleasant smile. But to all of you, it seems that initially it does seem a little innocent and yet somehow mischievous at the same time.
Okay. You all stay put, hang around, look for things, and eventually you hear more footsteps. And Melamir and Zamera, you recognize this is none other than the person you have seen before. It's basically Alma, and she barges in, and she walks really fast. You can hear her footsteps. There are some people behind her.
Sorry for interrupting. Is this the orc female orc captain who was at odds with Creed before?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's like, all right, who needed my help? And she looks towards you all. And you see Melamir, you see there is another person behind her. This is the person that helped you a long time ago, John. And he's timidly standing behind Alma, and he's just there. And then there is another person who is with Alma. You see this dragonborn guy standing there with this big hammer, which is very shiny. And he just like both of them are standing behind Alma. And Alma looks towards you all, and she says, quite a meeting, huh? Are we going for a war? And she looks at Zenon and others. And
I'd like to ask the same.
Oh, I've seen you.
As have I you. Well met.
Where is that other guy? The orc, half orc. Where is he?
He was, well, let's just say he didn't make it.
Oh, I wanted to know him better, but well, life happens.
What about you, Johnny, my boy? Didn't think I'd be seeing you in this scenario.
John looks at you and is like, I also thought that I will not come, but my mother, and she looks at Alma. She just brought me here, said, I have to start working with her, learn her ways.
Oh,
that's why I'm here.
Melamir, I'm sorry, I don't know if we've been introduced. Who's this fellow that you're so acquainted with?
Oh, he was a big help to me when I first came to the city. Weren't you, Johnny?
Yes, I was. But my name is John, not Johnny.
All right, whatever you want. And I wink at him.
And Alma looks at Melamir and then John. And like, I told you not to make stupid friends. Whatever.
Excuse
let's
you?
go.
Who are you calling stupid?
You.
Melamir, maybe we don't want to start fights today?
I look back at the tiefling and I'm like, I shrug and I sit back like in my chair.
Okay. When all of this is happening, you see this girl entering the room. You don't even realize when she did. She's just standing there and she's like, are you all done? Or can we all discuss what we are supposed to?
Yes, finally some mission statement or whatever. Let's come on, get on with it.
Okay. All right. You all are here. We all are here for the same things. So our dumb friend Creed, and you, the moment I didn't say this, Alma scoffs. And so yeah, our dumb friend Creed did something dumb again and almost killed himself and killed one of the party members that went with him. And we have seen our enemy, and it is confirmed that our enemy is alive and well and working beside the king as Eisen Lightbringer. Now, the new people, I know you don't understand what I am talking about, so I will make you understand what I'm talking about. There is this guy who is very, very powerful, and with his powerful power, he is trying to take control over Kalimport and eventually the whole Faerun. Seems like a very, very, very far-fetched task, but he's hunting down these artifacts, which can make this task very easier for him. So, for this task, he basically have hurt a lot of people in this room that are standing here. And she looks at Zenon, Ori, Ali, and Alma, and John, and the Dragonborn guy, Silver. And she says that I think she might have hurt you some way or another as well, because that guy, he is the most evil person that I've ever met or seen. Now he have collected 3 artifacts out of 4. And he is more powerful than before. But he still doesn't have the 1 artifact that he requires the most. And I know where it is. And I want all of you to go and fetch it for me.
What do we do about the 3 artifacts he already has?
I also have planned for that. But before we go for it, I want you to go for this 1 artifact because it is the most powerful of all. Basically, the key to use all the other 3 ones. And if he have the key, he won't be able to open the lock. And then we will steal the lock from under his nose.
How convenient. And then I just like shrug. Sure? Let's go.
You sure a party this size won't attract undue attention? We're talking what? 9, 10 people?
Don't worry, he won't be able to find us this time. We'll go out in the dead of the night. We are not going to take Creed with us. He'll be a liability because, of course, he's still unconscious. And second thing, he's still his blood. He have still some connection with his brother. And we might not want him to know your location again, just like he did before. So, you all are going, and I'll make sure that no one sees you.
DM, one question.
Mhm.
So when we brought Creed here in the last episode, right? So there was something to do with Creed's brother's blood, which we took off my rapier, which pierced him once.
Hmm.
Uh,
Mhm.
what was that used for again?
When you saw that curse, someone tried to understand that curse, and you realized that it's a blood curse. And to uh, to get this curse off from Creed, you were supposed to get the blood that actually put this curse on him. So
Hmm.
you eventually used the blood in the rapier itself to get the. You basically collected that blood from there only because you tried to hit him, Melamir, if
Yeah,
you remember. You
yeah, I
stabbed
remember.
him. So you got the blood, and Zenon took the blood from you, and he said that he'll do some testing and he'll do some experiments and eventually create a counter curse for his situation. But it will take time because it's not much, like it's not enough. The
All
blood
right.
is not enough. So he said that it will take some time, and he's doing his best. So that what happened last time.
All right.
I hope we don't encounter him again. He was monstrous. He almost froze all of us and killed us all.
Coward. He ran instead of fighting me.
I doubt that you would have survived, but I'm sure you would have dented him more than you could.
Well, I hope you don't meet him. I know you are a lot of people that are going there, but I also know that he have power to kill you all as well. So I'll do my best that he doesn't see you or follow you. Also, there is a good news in the sense that he might be very busy with some of the stuff. Sultan's birthday is around the corner, and he's doing his best to stay with him. This time, my sources are correct, 100% sure that he is busy with the preparation for the birthday. So he won't be following us, I hope. But again, I won't take any chances. I'll make sure that you all go with all kind of protection and all kind of stealthiness. Anyone have any questions?
Well, yes. Why don't we all introduce ourselves? Melamir here.
Yeah, hey guys. I'm Zamera. We have another person tending to Creed. You'll soon meet him.
You see the tall person with a mask. Hi, I'm Moira. Moira Birchbark.
Hi, Eva here. Are we doing this?
Yeah. Interesting hair color.
Oh, nice. Maybe I could give it to you one day.
You see him half smile again. Like, no thanks. I like my hair as way it is.
It could be so easy, you know, and then like she'll just raise her hand and then just like wave it away.
Just look at everyone, like Kumbo is saying. That's that.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. What about you, Lizard Man? I'll look at the Dragonborn.
Where do you look at what? Who?
I look at the Dragonborn and I say, "What about you,
Ah.
Lizard Man?"
And he stands up and he says, "My name is Silver." And he puts his hammer down. Well, I'm just here because Alma told me to be here. And then Alma stand up. You already know me. I'm Alma, and I like fighting. And as Rin said, the person that we all are trying to kill, I want to kill him too. And this is my son John. John, introduce yourself. And John looks at you and he's like, my name is John, and yeah, I am here to help my mama. Yeah, thank you all. And you see, then there is this one girl who's standing beside Rin. She squeaks and say, "Oops, yeah, my name is Ori, and that is my sister Ali. She doesn't speak." And you see this girl standing here. She looks exactly the same like her, but she's like a bit more emo, and she doesn't say anything. And then you see, then he's like, well, everyone already know me, so do I need to say my name again? And he looks at everyone, and you see a sweat in his brow, and he's like, I just say it. My name is Zenon. And Rin says, I guess the introductions are done, and I'm Rin again. Well, I guess you don't have much time. You all go prepare. Then these people want potion, provide them with potion. And I don't want to hear anything about that. You don't have anything. Alma and Silver, take care of the boats. John, you also go with your mother. And yeah, other people, you all can prepare yourself for the journey. It's not very long journey, but it's going to be difficult one. So I hope you all go. And Ori and Ali are also going to accompany you in this journey. But I and Zenon, we won't be able to do because someone have to stay. So yeah, that's from my side. I guess I'll leave. I have a lot of work to do. And she leaves, and you see that her sword is dragging again. But this time she holds it up and fixes it while walking. And yeah, she eventually vanishes. Then the moment Rin vanished, then run towards his room and start like pushing potions and stuff. And you hear some chairs are falling, books are falling. You hear the potion is falling. You hear glass sound. You hear a lot of sound that is coming from that room. And yes, this is what is happening. You see that Ori and Ali eventually leaves, and Ori is smiling.
Before Ali leaves, I'll try to catch her eye and wink at her.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Yes.
Nothing. I just caught her eye and winked at her. That's all. The emo one. The emo one. What's her name? That's Ali, right?
Ori.
Ori. Yeah. Okay.
Ori.
Yeah. Ori. Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. And she's like startled, and she's like, "What?" And she's like, "Okay, I'll leave." And she leaves. And her sister glares at you. You see, her eyes are bit darkened, and she then looks away. Yeah, so you all are in this one place, and you see eventually Silver and John and Alma also leave, preparing for boats. And yeah, you all are in this room. What are you doing, guys?
What does it take to get a drink around here? And I look around to see if there's any glasses or anything around, like with any kind of drink or anything.
You do see that there are some there are some drinks that are put up in like near your chair. You see like there is a very small flask in each table, but you don't know what's inside.
Okay, so the drinks are in bottles, right?
Yeah, in small flasks.
Okay, so I'll so you'll see me like wave a hand, and like a small a spectral hand appears and it brings one of the drinks to me, like one of the flasks, and a glass as well from anywhere if there's one.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll hold the glass while the spectral hand pours the drink into the glass.
Okay.
I open the flask as well, hoping it's a ale or any type of
Okay.
liquor.
Okay. So the moment you open it and you start pouring it, Melamir, you get this very sweet, not very sweet, but a very mild smell of grapes. You can you do a nature check for me, both of you?
Sure.
Okay.
Anyone else who is around also can do it.
Eva would have probably gone after the person who's supposed to make us healing potions.
Okay. Okay. Zamera, you have done drinking a lot, but you still feel like, okay, it's another alcohol. Melamir, you also have drank a lot of the times, and you realize this is one of the finest. And these are some of the drinks that have been brought from the very known areas of Plan and the area that reside in Moonsea region. You have heard about the drinks that the people who lives there make. You've also heard that those people make these drinks because that place got destruction a lot of times, and it got rebuilt again and again. And this is one of the drinks that is basically one of their traditional drinks that they motivates them to build things again and again. So it's a very famous wine that you are drinking right now.
Awesome. So I'll be like, I'll sniff like a little bit at the smell, and you see a flash of recognition and surprise on my face as I say, "Ooh, is that a genuine John or Walkies?"
You'll see Zamera
I just does he say it out loud? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I said that out loud.
Okay. Delta is just looking at you with like wide-eyed, like, what is wrong with this dude? I'm so sorry, Samantha. Continue.
No, it's fine.
Come again?
So I have already downed the drink. Just knowing that is alcohol, and you see a smear on the side of her lips of the remaining drink. Did you say something, Melamir?
Nothing.
This was really nice. I don't know what it is, but I've never tasted something like this before.
Clearly haven't indulged in noble pastimes.
Maybe not. The only types of liquid I've smelled are the alcohols of, well, curing wounds and such, disinfectants, as you will.
Savor the taste.
Yeah, when you talk about disinfectant like wounds, you just hear like the masked person be like, yeah, they do smell weird. They don't smell anything like berries and grapes. This one smells like berries and grapes.
Very perceptive. This
Okay,
is
while you all are
some of Flan's finest. Yeah, go
on. While you all are drinking, Eva, you eventually go to that room where Zenon was, and when you enter the room, you have never seen this chaoticness in your life. You see things are here and there. You see open books are flying and crashing with each other and falling on the ground. You see some barrels are toppled off and some of the acid is like pouring on the ground. You see that Zenon is nowhere to be found.
Wait, what? Who is this person?
Yeah, he's not there. Just imagine he's not there.
Okay.
Oh, okay then.
I will take a few steps back and walk back into the main room.
Can you
And
do a
just-
perception check before that?
Yeah, sure. Hi. Sorry. That's an 18.
Okay. Okay, you realize that okay, he's not there, and you eventually start to fall back, but you see that there is this one small door right in the corner,
Where
which is
exactly?
like around I say here.
Uh-huh.
You see this door, which is like which was not visible to you before, and yeah, it's basically a little bit open, and you hear some scuffling and like something is happening. You hear something from inside.
Okay, in that case, I would go in instead of going out to like check with others and just feel like, sorry, what was the person's name again?
This person's name is
Zenin?
Zenin.
Zenin, okay. Zenin? Excuse me. I was promised healing potions. And then I'll
Can
just...
you help me? I think I'll die. Oh, God.
I don't know how to do chemical stuff, but sure. And then I just walk into the door.
Basically, I'm here and you see a hand, and there are some barrels that are like toppled over him, and they look very heavy and huge. And you see that his one of his hand is glowing, and he's holding himself. I don't have much time. I think if I am losing my energy, so I might die. Can you remove these, please?
Okay. I look at it for a bit and then just realize maybe I might not be able to lift it by myself, so I'll just like run out into the main place where we met, and then like our potions guy is like under barrels. Can someone help me?
Uh,
Oh my, is anyone hurt? And
Yes, please come with me.
Okay, Zamera and
I'll-
Melamir,
yeah,
how
I'll
much
finish.
have
Yeah,
you
but-
drank by now?
I'd say I've had 2 glasses.
Okay, Zamera, what about you?
I've downed most of what was on the table, and I'm not standing straight, but trying my best
Okay.
not to be what do you say, not to be
Okay.
like weak in the knees in front of the newcomers.
Okay. If I realize that both of them are drunk, I'll look at Moira and Delta and be like, "Are you guys at least sober?"
I'm sober.
Delta
You
stands
see,
up and
Yeah.
just follows him.
Yeah, Moira's gonna like follow him.
Okay.
Hey,
Zamira, can you
wait,
roll
1 second.
roll a constitution
Yeah,
saving throw
I'll
for me
count saving.
with disadvantage?
Okay.
And Melamir, you also do, but you are going to roll a normal roll.
come again.
Roll a constitution saving throw, normal, and Zamira, you roll a constitution saving throw with disadvantage. Nice.
Jeez, okay.
Wow.
Zamira,
Disadvantage.
you are like you try to walk and you walk forward, and the moment you walk forward, you lose your balance.
Inspiration,
And
please. For the most stupidest thing.
Okay, roll for the inspiration one. Melamir, you are walking, but you think you are walking straight. Okay, you think you're not drunk. You are bilkul normal. Nothing is happening to you. But everyone else is seeing a man who is like wobbling and is not able to walk straight. And yeah, This is what is happening with you.
What's the thing for inspiration? How much do I roll for that?
You just roll. You can roll a d20 for that, so you can roll the Constitution saving throw again.
Okay. I'll do it again, huh?
Mhm.
Where is the... It's not coming on the... Wow.
It doesn't matter. Zamira, with you
My legs are
you
failing
try
me.
to walk, and then you suddenly there is a chair in front of you. Suddenly, you didn't realize. Oh, where did it come from? It's just in front of you, and you fall flat on the chair. Yeah, you're in the chair right now.
I look at the
And,
chair and I say, "Oh, wait, Moira. Moira, is this you? I feel something wooden. I think it's your mask. I'm not sure."
Like after a point, Moira's gonna turn back, see these two like wobbling around, and be like, "Do you need help walking?"
No.
What?
I
Absolutely not. I'm fine. Let's go get those barrels.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe I need some help. A hand, please.
Okay. Yeah. Moira's going to be like, hand, okay, and like kind of like try to prop up.
As Moira touches Zamira, she will unintentionally cast guidance on her.
Okay. Moira, Moira's gonna look at you and be like, okay. I don't think I needed that, but okay. And like try to guide you and look back at Melamir and be like, you sure you don't need help?
I'm sure. Let's get them barrels up, and I'll stagger through the door.
Okay. And yeah, like holding up Zamira, move towards the door.
DMG. We
I'm
have
sorry. I thought I was not on mute. Yeah, while you all are dragging yourself to the cellar, Oddy, what are you doing right now?
Oh, is there anyone else in the room, or is it just Creed?
No, it's just you and Creed.
Well, then I'm just sitting there. I'm sort of just thinking about everything that's transpired and sort of praying to Cersei that Creed gets well soon.
While you are doing that, you suddenly realize that Creed is now holding your hand tighter, and you feel some movement. And are you looking at him?
Yeah.
And the
I'm
moment
looking
you
at
look at
his
him, he looks at you and he's like, I'm so sorry, Oddy.
No,
I'm
save.
so sorry.
Listen, go back to sleep. Save your energy.
No, I have to go back. I have to kill him. I cannot.
No, you have to rest.
No, you don't understand. He's a monster. He'll kill you all. He'll kill you, Oddy.
He'll do nothing to us if we just stay here.
Oh, he'll come here. He'll come here just like he did once. Just like he came back to our house. Just like he killed mom and dad. He'll come here. He'll kill you. And you hear he winces in pain and he falls back to sleep. Basically goes back to unconscious.
That is worrying. I'm just gonna put my hand on his head and unconsciously cast guidance.
Okay.
and I'm just gonna just like be at the door and see if I can see anyone to call
Okay.
someone inside.
When you put your hand over his head, you realize that he's burning much more. You see that his hand is decaying more, and he's sweating again, like the way he was. Although the bindings are still working, but he's getting worse. And when you eventually look through the door, you see that there are some people that are entering. Like I might say, you see that some people are entering Zenon's room, and this is what you see.
Um, Zenon is part of the Zora, right?
Yeah,
Do I see any member of Zora like in front of me?
no, you don't.
Okay.
You see these new people. Some people you don't even know, and Melamir and Zamera are basically with them. Melamir is you can see it from far away that he's very tipsy, and you see this unknown person holding Zamera, helping her, and you realize that Zamera is also like very tipsy. And then there is this third person, like the other two-person who are unknown to you. That's who you see.
Right. And which one of the Zora is good at healing?
Which one of what?
The 4 people from Zora. Who's good at healing?
You realize that Zenon is the one who usually uh, comes very often, checks upon him and give him some potions and stuff. You also remember he gave you some potions earlier, but you do realize that they are over now. Like you have
Huh.
used them all to
Mhm.
subdue his fever and stuff, but now it's getting up again.
Okay, I'll run towards Zora's room then. And
Okay.
yeah, I'll be shouting, Zora, we need you. His fever is getting worse.
And all of you, you hear Oddy screaming. Uh, what do you all do? While you are entering the cellar, you do realize that the door from to go inside is from this room only, and you hear Oddy shouting.
Eva just says, "My God, one person at a time," and she continues to walk towards the potion sky.
Yeah, one person at a time. I follow I follow Eva.
Wouldn't it be a better idea to just leave the drunkards in the other room that we can go check up on what's happening?
Very good point.
Yeah, I mean we should probably leave Zamira here.
We're talking
Yeah.
about you.
What? Hey,
Where is Zora?
Yes.
Where is Zora right now? Do I see him in this room after I walk in?
You don't see, but you see that they are eventually entering cellar, and you do hear some muffled voices. Help me!
I'm
I'm
gonna
dying.
I'm gonna rush towards it.
Okay.
I'll stagger forward and like start trying to like pull barrels out of the way.
Okay.
Without actually checking if anything is balancing on top of the barrels, like wherever I'm hearing the sound.
Okay. Roll a
Uh,
stealth check with disadvantage. Millimeter. Anyone else? What are you doing? Wow.
Damn,
Yeah.
so
One of the
heavy.
barrels that you're trying to pick, it falls on you. And wait a
Whoops.
second. You
I
take
just
5
say
points
we
of
leave him there.
damage.
I just say we leave him there and let's fight the person who's actually in need.
Wait, I'm confused. Who's in need?
The person who's asking for help, who said help, but he said he's bad.
That is Zenon, right?
Zenon,
Yeah.
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 So
Huh.
Melamir just fell on the floor now. So let him be.
I'm lying on the
Ah,
floor.
okay.
So let him be.
Help.
Zamera is going to be. Melamir is going to be left alone. I'll be useful. And I go in front. I try to. What do I see? Like, how is this being stuck? This guy stuck here.
Okay, you see that there are like 4 or 5 barrels that are like fallen over him. 2 of them are like completely over his body, and then the other 2 are over those 2 barrels. And he's casting some magic on himself to keep him stabilized right now. And it's been very long time, and you see that the magic is kind of dwindling now.
Don't worry, I'll help. And then I take my mace and immediately like are these barrels made of anything other than wood?
No, they are made of wood, but
Okay,
they're heavy.
they're heavy.
All right.
Okay.
Moira's gonna like, so because she is a furbolg, I have powerful build. So
Okay.
the weight you can, so you count as one size larger when trying to push, drag, or lift. So I think large instead of medium.
Mm-hmm. So you can roll a athletics or strength check with advantage.
Yeah, I'll use the quarter staff to like try to like wedge it between the barrels and lift it.
Okay. You do that. Roll for it.
You see Zamira just about to attempt to smash the barrels and just sees Moira try to wedge it. Oh, this person is smart. Maybe this could work. I'll watch.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
22.
Very nice.
Damn,
You
just keep this luck now.
Continues.
Keep this luck now, not when we are about to die.
and you see all this happening. You go there, Moira. You just wedge your quarterstaff, and you just pull these barrels out one after another, and you see that when you do throw the last barrel, you see Zenon kicks it with you, and it eventually like flies a bit. You do feel that Zenon did have enough strength, but he didn't use it. You don't understand why he did that, and you looks at his face, and he can you do a perception check, Moira?
Perception or insight?
Perception.
All right.
All other people, you just see Moira doing this. Oh wow.
Okay.
Stop
Holy
it.
shit.
You're rolling so good. You see that his Zenon's face was almost changed into an animalistic personality. The moment you looked at Zenon when he kicked that last barrel, you see his teeth. They are sharper than before. You see his eyes. They are golden. You see his hair. They are much more longer. But no, only you realize it, and it happened in a second, and he looks the same in just like 2 seconds, and he comes back to his senses, like, thank you so much. I was almost dead. Oh God.
Well, now you are alive. Just make us our potion so that we can be on our way.
Wait, I
Yeah.
need your help. Crate is burning
was
up. He's
just
going
doing that.
worse.
Oh, what? Oh my God. And he just run towards this other area, and he just like again throw things around. You see some portion is falling into the ground and stuff, and then eventually he picks up those shimmering bottles again, and he just run towards um, the Creed's room. He looks at all of you. He says, "Help yourself. Anything you find, pick it up. I don't care." And he run towards Creed, and he just joins Oddy. Oddy, you see, uh, he gives you some potion, and he puts some potion in his mouth, and he looks Creed with suspicion, and he just check upon him. I'll come back to you, Oddy. But other four, what are you doing? Like five.
I'm looking around for like any of the same vintage which I just had.
I am looking around specifically for healing potions, if I can find, and if not, any other potions. Something that seems interesting.
Okay.
I am when when I hear Oddy say the Creed is temperature is rising, I immediately like start to crawl, do whatever it takes to get into the other room. Because
Zamera,
Creed
can you
is
throw a Constitution saving throw again?
yeah, sure.
Normal.
DMG, should I roll perception?
Yeah, I have a roll perception. Delta, Moira, are you searching for something specific or not?
Ooh,
My God.
Okay.
Cool. Zamera, the moment you hear it, that Creed is getting worse, you just snap back to reality, just like Lathander just slapped you in the face and told you to come back to real life. And you just are not drunk anymore. Don't feel it in your system, and you just run towards the room. Eva, you see around. You have seen healing potions, and you see some of them are like lying there in the corner. You see like there are two medium healing potion and 4 normal healing potion on the table.
I will first take so medium is like a regular or like medium is medium. Let me just.
Medium one is like the 4d4 one, and the
Okay.
normal is the 2d4 one.
So I'll take the medium ones first and hand one to Delta and keep one to myself, and the rest I will just give it to the rest of the people.
Okay.
do I find any more of the same wine around you?
Okay. Wait a second. What is the roll melody? Okay. You look around and you see that this is the area of like where he then and might put potions only, not drinks. He doesn't seem like the guy who drinks.
All right, then
Eventually
I'll accept whatever potion Eva is offering me. I'll
So you'll.
I'll
Yeah.
So there are like
somehow stuff it into my backpack.
yeah. So there are like 4 common healing potions that I'm offering the rest of you. And I'll point to the other things that I'm carrying. Like this seems like something that could come in handy if we get into trouble. So I'll take one and I'll hand one to Delta.
Delta takes it while very suspiciously looking at Melamir, like, who is this character and like what is wrong with him?
Okay. Delta,
Yeah,
Moira, are you searching for something specific?
I
No.
don't think so. No, I'll just take the potion that Eva offered.
Yeah, I take what Eva offers, and like I said, I'm just suspicious of Melamir at this point.
All right. Eva, you're not looking for anything else.
With my 15, if I found something else apart from the potions, then I would see what it is. But otherwise, no.
Okay. You do find a lot of acid vials, basically 10 or 12 of them. You do find 2 shimmering potions. They look very bluish. but you don't know what they do. Other than that, you find a purplish looking potion. You also don't know what that do either.
So 12
Yeah,
vials of acid,
yeah,
2 gleaming potions,
yep. You
and
do
1
remember that these
purplish.
gleaming potions, Zenon picked up and like ran towards that room with.
Okay. Um, I just like look at the others like, will we need to like, I don't know, break open locks or like corrode and melt something? Acid might be useful. If anyone wants to take it. The
Break
rest of the
open
potions,
locks.
I don't know, pour acid on lock and then the lock will melt. And then I just shrug. I know I don't do lock picking stuff, so I'm not sure what
This guy is
exactly it will do.
blink and I don't say.
Some locks just get worse when you do that.
Worst case, you can just throw it at someone, and then I just take the 12 vials of acid and just point to the others. There are like 3 other potions here, the 2 gleaming ones and the 1 purplish one, but I'm not really sure what it does, so I don't want to risk it. But if you all want to take it, we can.
We can ask. We can probably ask Zen about it.
Sure. I'm not taking it, but yeah.
I'll go pick up one gleaming potion.
Okay.
I'll pick the other two, like the purplish potion and the other gleaming potion,
Okay.
and like shrug and be could come handy.
Okay.
Oh, you know what these do then?
Not sure, but we can always ask him, right?
We can. I point to the other room and say, after you.
Yeah. And I walk out.
Okay.
I was pointing towards the room that Zenon is in, along with Creed.
Oh yeah, I walk towards that room. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
Though it is that awkward, like oh yeah, we are going there. Sorry.
Okay. After you reach inside, you see Zamera and Oddy beside Creed's bed, and Zenon is like looking at Creed. He's like trying to see if he's doing something, and you see that he's like pouring these gleaming potion inside Creed's mouth. And eventually you see that Creed, who is like little bit shaking and wincing in pain, he just gets subdued again for a while. And Oddy, you see that fever is not going down, but he's like not sweating anymore. But you still, Zamira and Oddy, you both realize that this potion is now not affecting him very well, the way it was doing it before.
What was this person's name again? Zenith or
Zenon.
Then
Zenon?
you can call
Zenon,
him Zen also.
Zen, what did Creed was talking before he started burning up again? He said that Aizen would come here to kill him. I need to know this place is safe.
Of course, it's a safe place. I think it is the safest for us right now. But who knows what he might do?
Why is Aizen after Creed?
He's not after Creed. Creed is just scared. He won't kill Creed. That I'm sure of.
He almost did. He caused
Yeah.
this.
He almost. Just want to see him in pain. You won't kill him. You just hurt him again and again.
You can't let that happen. You can't let that keep happening.
And it's his stupidity. We told him not to go alone. We told him to. I told him that Ren can do something. Ren is planning something. She's finding something out, but he wouldn't listen.
He wasn't alone. We were all with him, and we could do nothing.
I can understand. It happened to all of us.
He was
We
absolutely
are all
menacing.
there. What did you say?
He was
Absolutely what?
absolutely menacing. We were so
Of course he
helpless.
was.
I can just imagine what Creed must be thinking. I mean, they are related. I
No, are they
Brother,
related? Wait, didn't you say the other guy was an Asumar?
they were,
No.
if I'm not wrong, they were brothers, no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they are.
not like what do you
He
call it?
looked different.
Yeah,
He looked different, yeah,
Like-
for sure, yeah.
You heard that. You also heard that his name was Carlyle Varys,
Carlyle, yeah, I remember that.
and then now he's known as Eisen Lightbringer.
I also remember that Creed said something about him having taken another body.
Yeah. Most of the information is with you, Melamir and Lucian, because you talked to Ren about it.
Hmm.
But I say Zamera and Oddy, you don't know much.
okay.
Okay.
Have you found a cure yet? You found blood. Did you find any cure?
I was working on it, but it's not enough. The blood is not enough, and I was able to create these potions of vitality through it, which is helping Creed right now. But I think they won't be able to for long.
So when he says potions of vitality, I'll bring out the gleaming potion and I'll ask, what? Like this one?
Yes. Wait. Why did you pick it up? Give that to me.
You said we could have anything from that room. Here you go.
But it won't affect you. It carries Creed's
Sure, I'll give it to him.
brother's blood, and it is only for him. I can make some for you all as well if you wait for a while. But I'll need all of your blood for it. Just a little bit, teeny tiny. But yeah, it will help you a bit.
Moira's gonna
I
like
think I'll
peep
pass.
in. Moira's gonna peep in through the door and be like, "What about these two?"
Moira, you realize that one is the gleaming potion only that you have. The other one is purplish, and say, "Oh, that is a potion of haste and speed. It will help you to speed up yourself for a while." So it's a potion of speed, and it will temporarily boost your speed and will give you a haste spell for a minute.
That seems useful.
I hand over the gleaming potion to Zenith. I can keep this other one, right?
Yeah, you can keep that, of course. I can make potion of vitality for you all, one for each of you, and yeah, it will take me some hours, but I'll be able to do that. But I'll be able to make only one. But I will need your blood sample, just teeny tiny blood. If you don't want to, then it's
Can you
all
please
right.
concentrate your efforts on Creed right now?
I will. I am doing my best. I don't think we can do anything else, Oddy,
Well, it's
until we
not
get
enough.
more
Tell
blood.
us what
It's
you
getting worse
need.
by the minute.
Tell us what you need. We'll lend a hand, right, Oddy?
Yes. What do you need? Do you need more of that man's blood?
Yes. We do. I do. I mean, to do something. At least half a while.
I'm sure Melamir would oblige.
If he's not cleaned his blade yet from the enemy. Melamir?
No, I mean, wouldn't Melamir love to find that man again and get a proper fight and witness
Sure.
more blood?
Oh, that's what you meant. Right. Well, if that's the only way we can save him, and we should. He's one of the topmost priests of Lathander. I can't imagine what the temple would be without him.
OC, are you talking about Creed?
Yeah.
When did we get to know that he's the topmost priest of Lathander?
He revealed it when we were in the temple.
Oh, okay. Must have missed that part.
Okay. Zenon looks at you both and he says, I might have another way to do this as well. But I will have to find Creed's. Basically, go to the grave, Creed's parents. Try to find their remains if possible. I might be able to do something, but this will mean that it will be desecrating their place.
They're already dead, and if it's to save the son, I'm sure they would be okay with it.
I agree with Oddy. If it has
think
to
I
be
might
done,
do
it has
that.
to be done.
Because I don't want you all to face that man again. Anytime someone faces him, they lose something. We all did. So I'll go there. I'll do something about it. You all, I'll make your potions and then I'll head to the cemetery. And yeah, it's 2 days journey, but don't worry, Creed is stronger than he looks. Okay, I'll ask him. I have to take her permission and then I'll leave. All of you, I'll give you your vitality potions if you submit your blood, and eventually you all can go. I think the other 3 are coming for sure, like sooner or later. So yeah, and you see he walks away really fast and he leaves the room. And you all hear footsteps again. You see that those people are back and they call you all out. The boats are ready. We can go now.
Can I roll a con save against my drunkenness now?
Yeah, sure. Zamera, you're not drunk. Melamir, you roll a con save.
Good luck, man.
Some strong stuff.
This is perfect for me. I'm gonna go grab Melamir's shoulders, and I'm gonna tell him, if you see that man again, make him bleed.
Sure, I'll do it.
And that's I'm gonna go back to Creed.
You better believe he's gonna die next time. Coward ran away from me.
Okay. Anyone else have to do something before you leave this place?
I'll go to Moira, and you see Moira Zamira's face, like, which is already red, even more red than it usually is. And he says, and she says, Moira, I'm deeply sorry for what you had to see back there. I mean, it's not common for me to behave like this, but you see, I've seen things and we've come back from a long journey. I needed a let go of sorts. I'm sorry for calling you a chair.
Yeah, I'm more of a cupboard, right?
And then she looks she looks at your height and she's Yeah, I suppose. And I also say this to the group that Zenin is trustworthy. If you have any doubts about giving your blood, I don't think it's going to be misused. It's only going to help us for whatever's to come, and I assure you, it's not going to be taken lightly. None of this is.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
I just look at Delta and be like, I don't want to give my blood.
I don't want to give my blood if I'm not giving my blood.
I understand that Zenin is trustworthy, but I'm more worried that he might lose my blood.
Exactly.
And it's
You
fine.
might what?
We
You might what?
Lose the-
Lose the blood.
Acha, acha, acha.
and Moira, like I'm just going to like look at Zamera and be like, it's fine. We go through some difficult stuff and everyone has a way to cope. This is your way to cope. Let's just make sure you don't overdo it and give like a weird like pat on the head.
Thanks. I hope I can trust you with another arm in battle for what's to come. You seem pretty capable. Thanks for helping me back there.
Yeah, no worries. Just like do a hand wave like it's nothing.
Meanwhile, I'll grumble something to myself and move out of the room.
Yeah, and you all see Melamir is like walking, moving around, throwing things wherever he is going. But Melamir, you are trying to concentrate really hard, and eventually see Alma, John, and Silver are outside waiting, and Ori and
I'll
Ali are also waiting there.
I'll lean
And
against the counter, so I like trying to hide the fact that I'm super drunk.
and try to roll a deception check. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, you just walk out of the room and you see these people, and you just go and like put your hand on the table, and you look like your usual self. You usually stand like this only,
Yeah, I
and
usually
people
slouch.
looks
Yeah.
at you. Yeah, people look at you and they're like, okay, it's like his usual self. So they doesn't realize that you're drunk, the new people. And Zenon looks at everyone and he says, okay, no one is going to give their blood. All right. Well, then I think you all are quite confident. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for that song.
Then it starts playing like background music.
Sorry, that was me.
You see, Zenon is dancing and like creating potion. No, he's not. Um, you see, Zenon is like go inside and like he's just no one is going to give their blood. I'm just asking, dude, he's such a nice guy. Why are you doing that? Yeah, no one is gonna do that.
I'm giving my blood.
Okay,
Jesus.
I'll kick whoever is doing it. I'll kick them out. No, I'm
No,
joking.
no, my.
You'll kick out the streamer, huh? You can't do that.
So Zamera, you give your blood, and Zenon is like, you see that he's like very focused while he's working with his alchemist kit. He's like with these minute fine things. He's doing his best. You see, he knows everything that he's doing right now. He knows wherever it is. You see, he like puts his hand in some of the pockets that, and he takes out and he put things in the cauldron, and eventually it takes him like 20 to 25 minutes because it's just you, and eventually he comes up with the potion, and the moment he steal that potion. You see, he started to shake again, and he's like, I think I'm done. Zamera, your potion. And he put it on the table, and he slouched on the chair for a while. And he looks at you. I'll go to the graveyard now, and I'll collect the bones. I hope I find something, and he'll save Creed. Don't worry. And he reassures you. And yeah, that happens.
So as I'm standing here, like looking around at these other guys, I notice Ori again, and I kind of like unconsciously flick my hair back a little bit, and I, how to say, very confidently half smile at her again.
She looks at you. She seems confused. And she smiles back very normally. And then you see that Ali is looking at you, and she's like again glaring. And you can see that she's angry, and one of her hand is in one of the crossbow bolts that is like in her pocket. And
Okay, my half
she's just
smile turns into a full smile as I look at Ali.
and yeah, you see that she's like tapping, and then she's eventually going to take the bolt out, and she's going to put it in the crossbow, but or it's like, Ali, no, don't do that. I'll deal with him. Don't worry.
Wait, I thought
And
Ori never says anything.
no, Ori says things. Ali never says anything. She's angry.
I was all okay, right, whatever. I was always interested in the emo girl, but okay, chill. I
Oh,
got the
okay.
names
You were
mixed.
looking at emo girl. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
so
pehle se I
sorry.
was like doing all this for
Okay,
the emo on the yeah.
just say the emo girl. Okay,
Yeah, I was hitting on
and
the emo girl, man.
okay. You say the things happen in the similar way, and she just seems to looks at you with anger and disgust, and
Okay.
she almost was going to put the arrow in her crossbow bolt, but her sister is like, what are you doing, Ali? Why are you putting crossbow bolt? What are you trying to kill this time? A cat, a dog, a horse? And she looks at her sister, and she scoffs, and she looks at you, Melamir, and or he's like, ah, don't worry, it's okay. You can kill him outside, girl, not here. Don't spill blood in the headquarters. And Ali's like, she nods and put her crossbow bolt back, and she glares at you and doesn't smile.
Okay.
Okay, so that happens. Eventually, Ren comes and she says, all right, everything is ready. I hope you all are ready. We are going out. And you all see it's dead of the night outside. It's almost midnight. And eventually, you all, one by one, go outside. They provide you with some cloaks that are very dark and greenish and bluish in color, so that you can hide yourself in the darkness. And you all walk outside, and you all are here in this ward. You see, you are not going to the dock ward. Most of you realize that, who knows this place well. And now you realize you are going from to like the opposite side, and eventually you reach this gate. And you see that the guard that is standing there is not a guard, but a mercenary from Zora itself. He opens the door for you, and you see the desert outside. You all walk a bit more further ahead, and you take a turn towards right, and you walk and walk. And I just want to ask Oddy, are you following them? Or are you with Creed?
I would be with Creed, I think, yeah.
Okay. You all okay. So yeah, you see Oddy denies. He stays with Creed. and yeah, and the other people, you all are venturing towards outside, and eventually you walk into the desert. It takes you a lot of time to walk and walk. Takes you like hour or two to reach, or more than that to reach this place. You eventually reach to the coast, and you see there are 3 boats that are prepared for you, and one by one, Alma tells you to sit on those boats. um, can you tell me which boat are you all sitting on?
Yeah, I guess at this point the I'm not tipsy anymore, so like I'll very normally I'll climb into this boat.
Okay.
My God. Will you stop
Suddenly,
being
Melamir
giant?
becomes so big.
Okay, I'll
DMG
read these.
pledge.
Yeah, I just did. Okay. Only 4 people can sit in one boat. So please choose your boat and sit down, and I'll put other NPCs.
I would sit in the boat where Delta is sitting, I guess.
Okay, Delta, choose your boat.
Yeah. No, no,
What?
We can't hear
We
I'm
anything.
not able to
can't.
hear you.
Muffled a lot.
I am sorry. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
Perfect.
Okay, Delta, Zamera, Eva, you're sitting together. Moira and Melamir, you're sitting together. Who else is left? You say Ori and Ali are sitting together, and yeah, John is sitting with the mom, and then there is this Silver who is sitting with you all. Bro, why is my mouse behaving like shit? Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you eventually Rin puts you all in the boat, and she calls you all. She says, "Best of luck, guys. I hope you all do it. You're going to see some things, and I hope you all don't fall to insanity. The reason I'm sending so many people is so that you all can take care of each other. And thank you." And she turns back and leaves. And you see that Silver, Alma are guiding the boat. And eventually, basically, I say Ali leaves the boat and joins your boat, because you all 3 of you don't know where to go, right? So she just sit down there silently and row the boat towards the direction. And eventually, you all go there.
Eva will be humming some random song on the way in the boat.
I'll join in.
Sure, so now both of us are humming.
Sing now.
Row, row, row your boat.
Oh my
gently
god,
down
can
the
I throw
stream.
something on this guy's head?
La, 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 la. Who? You mean Zamera said?
I think my head.
Okay.
Definitely
Not-
Melamirs. Can I take this thing? What is the thing called? The rowing.
Paddle.
Yeah, can I take that and just hit him on the head with that?
Yeah,
I'm
you
You're
can do
not in my
anything.
boat.
Briefly take
I'll
the
let you do
other end.
anything.
Go for it.
Roll an attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
What?
Which, where is Oddy though?
Oddy is with
Oddy
Creed.
stayed.
You
Oddy's
stayed?
dead?
Oddy is with Creed, not dead. What is it?
Okay.
Correct.
My bad.
Oddy. They're like Oddy died. Like,
Okay.
He bravely took the curse upon himself and was
Okay.
killed. R.I.P.
Okay. So you all are singing, and like it's almost like you see there's a glint in the horizon. Seems like that morning on a show of
Mm,
Someone
mm.
really wants to get hit. I am not kidding.
Roll now. Roll for attack. Why not?
I am
I
the one
actually
singing.
want to.
I'm telling you can throw. I'll let you do anything, girl. Do
I
it.
want to. I want to. What do I do?
Do it. Who are you hitting with what?
Melamir.
But I'm in the other boat. I'm not even.
Throw it across like a javelin.
You want to throw it.
Your boat's going to stop if you throw it.
Then
It's
you
funny
want
how
to
I was
roll
also
the
singing,
boat.
and but like Delta is hitting. I'm like, yes, do it, and then I also fell.
I like that both of us are rubbing, but the aim is directly at Melamir from the other boat.
Yeah.
This is spectacular.
Like you, I don't.
Delta,
Spectacular.
what are you doing? Like, what are you throwing at Melamir?
I am throwing one of the bag itself.
You're not going to be able to row your boat.
Okay, throw it.
What tell me
Uh,
what I have to roll this?
yeah, roll a d20 for it, and you're throwing something. The thing that you row the boat with.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I think I shouldn't do that though. So it's
Yeah,
fine.
go with it now.
It's fine.
No,
I'll do
you
that.
No.
you see, listen. You see, Ali's looking at you, and then Melamir, and she gives it to you. Say, no, she gives her crossbow to you. She just like, why not?
Oh
Yes.
shit!
And she's like, do it. She nods.
Oh my god, I love this person now.
Oh God.
Go roll for it.
Wait.
This is the emo girl, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
emo guy.
Oh,
So do
Even
you okay, do you have proficiency in heavy crossbow?
no, I don't know. Wait, check.
Chalo,
Just-
roll for
I don't.
with a disadvantage. It's okay.
No, just without the proficiency bonus.
Okay. What Ali's gonna do? She helps you roll for it. Roll a d20 plus your dexterity. Just roll it. Roll twice though.
I show.
Oh God. Not acrobatics, but it's okay. It's d20 plus 3.
Still a dex. Yeah.
Yeah. Roll again.
Is
Okay, yeah. You see, you rolled a dexterity save, but it's okay. It's also +3, so it's fine. You see, you are not able to carry this weapon very well. It's very heavy, and you try to put a position on Melamir, and then suddenly you see Ali's hand just come from down there, and she just hold the crossbow for you. And she looks at you and she says, do, like, you can see her eyes, and it seems like she's saying to you, do it. She's telling you in your brain, do it. And it's very steady now. And yeah, roll for damage. I don't know how much damage heavy crossbow do. Someone tell me, please.
It doesn't do damage because Melamir like is looking at what's going on. Like, and as the bolt comes towards him, like he extends his hand and like the bolt just stops midair and just falls into the water. And I also like I blow Ali a flying kiss.
Hello,
my
what feature
God.
is this?
what is
What is this?
Are he just conjured the shield. And
Where is that?
Araknyd डाला ना shield.
yeah, he conjured a shield. And you see Ali gets really irritated, and she looks at Delta again, and Delta, you hear this voice in your brain again. Don't worry, we'll manage him sooner or later. Just focus on reaching on land. Don't worry. And she
Just
she
for
takes her crossbow. Yeah.
just for added effect, I will kind of like start triggering like a firebolt in my hand and be like, yeah, we will take care of him. And like,
What the
Stop
hell,
triggering it.
man?
You don't hear it because Ali
Okay,
talks
it's
in
on. It's all
Delta's
Gets
mine,
it.
brain.
right?
Eva gets it. Eva
Yeah.
gets it. We're talking.
You just see that.
She just
Yeah, you just see that Alice was looking at Delta very curiously.
Yeah, I
Her
did
eyes
see
were
him.
wrong.
Like, I would have noticed him giving the flying kiss or whatever. Then I would have kind of put two
Yeah.
and two together.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
just tell her this. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And yeah, eventually you all are like going towards the island, and suddenly, can you all roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh no.
Do it. Just do it. Oh wait, I have to roll for other people.
17.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
For some reason, my pop-up sheet is not working. Give me a second.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. I'm rolling a d8. Thank god. I thought I'm rolling a d20, but what is wrong with me? I'm rolling d8 again and again. I thought I killed all the NPCs. I rolled a nat one.
God! We lost one.
I
Badly.
rolled a nat. Wait a second. Just let me fit. Okay. Yeah. So I have to bring so many NPCs with me. Oh wow. Okay. Who rolled what? Please explain.
I rolled an 8 on the
Uh,
wisdom save.
I rolled 17.
Okay, Eva, you rolled a 17. Okay, I'll go one by one. You realize this, you hear this humming sound, very beautiful, very pretty, but you just feel that, yeah, it's a nice song. Yeah. And that's it. Zamera, what did you roll?
24.
You also hear this sound, and you try to think, you feel that you know whose voice it is. You might have heard it, and you're putting efforts to think about it. I'll tell you in a while. Delta, what did you roll?
Delta rolled a 10.
Okay. Delta, you hear this sound. It's very beautiful. You've never heard something like this. The music that you were hearing earlier was so trashy, but this music is like something that you want to hear again and again. And you close your eyes and you go forward with this music and you listen to it very well. And you see that Ali looks at you, but eventually you closes your eyes. Okay, who else is there?
Actually, hold on. Is this a
Melamir.
charm effect? Is this a charm effect?
I might say no, it is
Okay.
not.
If
But
it
can
is,
you
then
tell
I have
me-
advantage, but yeah.
Yeah, can you tell me what is your role?
8.
8, okay. You can roll again, I'll say.
Okay.
23 for Moira.
Okay, yeah, Moira, you feel that
I
this is a
rolled a
very
9,
beautiful,
man.
nice
With advantage.
song.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you realize it's a very nice song. It's very pretty, and yeah, you feel nice. But you look at Melamir, and he's just like closing his eyes. He just his head is swinging, and he just doesn't look. And you see Silver. You look at Silver. He stands up, and he jumps into the water, and he vanishes. You see him swim downwards, Moira. And then you
Holy
see
shit.
then you see Ori. Ori does the same. She jumps into the water and starts going inside the water, basically. And John and Alma looks at each other and they are like, "Oh shit! Oh god!" And you see Alma jumps like behind Ori and she tries to like grab her back. and I want all of you to roll for initiative.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go.
Select your token, guys. Select your token.
Oh, yeah. Time
Wait, get
thing
the
is-
track. Yeah. I was gonna.
आ जाएगा in any case.
आ जाएगा ना? Okay.
Wait a second. Let me clear it. Let me clear it, please, guys. And then do stuff.
Do I roll
Okay.
again or you just take the 8.12?
Just roll again. It's okay. If you get higher, then it's good.
No, I rolled lesser.
Same. I thought
You can take
8.12
your
was
older one. You
bad.
can change it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Thank you, DMG.
I don't want you all
DMG is
to
the
die.
best.
मेरे NPC मरने वाले हैं already. The amount of thing I'm doing
No,
right
no,
now.
I'll do my best to save Ali.
Of course.
Silver is out of the boat and you're thinking about Ali.
And
Silver
if
तो
Ali doesn't
भाई
jump into the water, then I'll save Silver. But
Yeah, I like that.
okay. Did you all roll?
priority
Priorities.
save
Yeah,
Ali.
of course.
Okay. Yeah. So this is where we are going to end because it's 12:30, and I told you that I'm very time bound, which is a lie.
Pog.
But yeah. So yeah, we are going to end this here today,
Okay.
and we're supposed to have this fight, but well, it's okay.
We have the
Yeah.
I hope you all had fun. I'm so sorry. It took a lot of time in role playing and we didn't reach combat in time. But yeah, I hope you all had fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was fun.
This
Very
was pretty
fun.
fun. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
If our
I want
incessant
to
laughter
know
was
what
not
to do next.
indication enough.
Oh God, so many NPCs.
Yeah,
So
you
that
killed off
back
some of
there.
them, nah? So it's okay.
No, I'm not supposed to kill them. What is this?
Okay.
Boyfriend is still dying.
Okay. Is the stream over, Mega? Stop.
Yes. Thank you all for
tuning
coming
in.
and watching, and whoever is on the server into the Discord channel. Thank you for listening in. See you guys next week when we finally start this battle with this new group, this new adventuring party into the new adventure of MUG Unlimited. Scratch that. Just MUG.
Are we actually calling it MUG?
Yeah, we're calling it MUG.
No, they are calling it mug.
That's
Mug Unlimited, oh
Mug
God.
Unlimited.